Boom, kitties. Miss Kane the Crow, and welcome back to Slime Rancher, which is what we're going to be playing today. Good, I guess. Hey, you look kind of hungry. I want to feed you these slimes over here, okay? Hi, yup. Distract them for me. I feel bad for that curious little slime. I don't know how much slime, but nice. I got an achievement that says open sesame. Oh yeah, also I reset all the achievements, so now we can actually get them all together. As you can see, there are a lot of achievements, there are 57. We got open a slime gate, and so far that's pretty much it, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I like how the achievements actually pop up over here. And we have unlocked the Indigo Quarry. Indigo Quarry, all that remains of a mining project that quickly went bust. Aww. The Indigo Quarry is a winding network of caves and cliffs, striated with deep purple hues from the rare minerals found within it. It was once the site of a mining project, but went bust after the discovery of the rare ores it produced quickly break down in the atmosphere, other than that of the far, far range. Aww. It was later discovered that the means to harness these metals were via rock slime quartz. However, rock slime quartz somehow rock slime quartz preserved the minerals within, a process that eludes even the most prestigious slime scientists. The Indigo Quarry is a natural home of rock slimes and their more elusive rad slime. And its naturally mineral-rich soil makes it a great place to harvest most wild veggies. Ranch, silo, the overgrowth, which is so far all we've unlocked. The ranch's very own wild side. The overgrowth is an expansion to the ranch that is covered with moss and tall grasses. The thicket it creates allows for fruits and veggies to grow naturally and attracts the occasional wild chicken, making it an ideal space for a rancher who wants to let their slime roam freely. Yeah, they have to unlock that. Port market feed slimes, collect coins and get paid. The port market is a network of buyers and sellers of explorers across the galaxy. Ranchers who use port market machines on their ranch to send quartz to the market for sale. Ranchers are paid immediately when depositing quartz at the port market value. Port market values fluctuate, and some of the more savvy ranchers will hoard certain quartz for days when the sale prices are high, especially rare quartz. Pond. What are you doing with this? What are you gonna do with this? A pond gives you a source of fresh water on the ranch that you can use for watering your gardens. Jesus. Clubbing slimes in the corral, defeating tar, or giving your pillow slimes a place to hang out and feed. Incinerator. Don't need it? Burn it! An incinerator will instantly burn anything it touches into ash, and then burn that ash into nothing. It's an excellent solution for eliminating a tar outbreak, or for simply disposing of unwanted slimes if you're a terrible, heartless monster. Ash trough. An ash trough allows you to collect the ash of incinerated food at its base, which is eaten exclusively by fire slimes. It's gross. Silo. You can't take it with you when you go, so put it in storage. A silo lets a rancher neatly store quartz and resources in a handy, compact unit. Simply shoot into an available silo port to fill it, or vac it to retrieve the items within. Remember, a clean ranch is a happy ranch. Additional storage. A silo can have up to 4 ports for storing quartz and resources. Garden. Nothing beats the taste of food grown in your own backyard. The gardens used by ranchers use enhanced technology to rapidly grow clones of fruits and veggies in a natural, though greatly sped up, way. By placing a sample into the replicator, the garden soil is instantly populated by a fruit, tree, or veggie patch that will keep producing harvest until removed. Yeah, I think all this is in there, but nutrient soil. Nutrient soil contains compost from the moss blanket and minerals from the indigo quarry. Makes crops always yield the maximum harvest. Sprinklers. Ensure crops are always watered. They will grow twice as fast as scarce farm. Is a stuffed tar model designed to keep water and slimes away from your crops. Simple but terrifying. Miracle Mix. This special mix greatly increases the time it takes for ripe fruits or veggies to rot, so long as they are touching the garden soil. Keeping chickens in their place prevents the uprising. Though many ranchers simply let their chickens roam the ranch, a coop is the tool for the serious poultry producer. Coops keep hens and roosters close, allowing for maximum egg-laying potential. And remember to avoid crowding the coop. Chickens want to reproduce when in close proximity to more than a dozen other hens or roosters. But give them the room and watch the lovely high walls. Great for keeping chickens in and hungry slimes out. Spring grass. Spring grass attracts scuttlebugs that chickens share the change. When their bellies full, hens will produce eggs twice as fast. Vitamizer. The very latest in advanced poultry tech. The Vitamizer bathes the chickens in the vita rays, allowing them to grow into healthy hens and roosters twice as fast. Corral. A happy slime makes for a happy rancher. A corral is used to keep slimes on a ranch. The open-air corrals are designed for maximum slime satisfaction. With rich soil, the ranch beneath them and an expansive sky above them. Slimes remain perfectly happy within corrals so long as they are fed regularly. Remember, you can shoot things through a corral barrier. Handy. High walls. Higher corral walls ensure that even the bounciest of slimes will have difficulty escaping. Music box. The music box plays a soothing tune that greatly reduces slime agitation. Auto feeder. An auto feeder will drop food into the corral at regular intervals. Just remember to keep it stocked. Air net. The air net is a force barrier that covers the top of the corral. It can take a few hits before needing to recharge. Plort collector. A plort collector will vacuum up 2 types of plorts in a corral at regular intervals, depositing them into a storage tank so long as space is available. Solar shield. A solar shield will encase a corral in a dim shade, protecting slime sensitive to light, which is literally only one type of slime. The Z Rewards Club. Style, sophistication, other good things. The Z Rewards Club is an optional program that allows you to produce prestigious rewards for large sums of new bucks. Each rank brings unique rewards and a new rank title. Some ranchers point out that the whole thing seems like a way of siphoning enormous sums of new bucks in exchange for fancy colors and trophies that don't actually serve any good purpose. For those ranchers aren't sporting the latest, most fashionable backpack colors, and obviously cannot be trusted. Oh, we got something here. I got an achievement called Mine All Mine. Mine All Mine. What's this one? Discover the Indigo Quarry. Oh! I got one that says Open Sesame. Okay, I already do that. You monster! This should be very interesting. Color me impressed. Use chroma effects to change the color of the ranch house deck and that. Anyways, reading time. I was always happiest when I was by my lonesome. Places like this old quarry really soothed me. Nice and quiet, mostly empty. So I figured that life on the far, far range would suit me just well. And wouldn't you just know it? I come all this way, and the first person I see, well, she changed how I saw things, I guess. Pop wasn't good anymore. And I like to laugh. Boom! I'm gonna grab a boom slime. Boom slime! Careful, these slimes have been known to explode. I think he exploded. Diet meat. Favorite, the briarhead. Slimology. Boom slimes are often heard before they're seen. The slime cells of a boom slime are constantly vibrating, causing their slime to increasingly crackle with energy before ultimately exploding. However, the boom slime as always comes out unscathed, though always a little dazed. Rancher risk. Boom slimes are constantly building towards an inevitable explosion, making them quite hazardous to ranchers. In addition to those explosions causing bodily harm, they also have the capacity to send all nearby slimes flying into the air, making them hard slime to grab. Plasmonomics, highly volatile boom bullets have all sorts of applications, including powering rocket thrusters and demolitions. Military organizations value their highly destructive capabilities for medical technology and other research. Imagine that! Phosphor slime, the softly glowing heralds of starlight. Oh. Diet, fruits, favorite, blueberry. Slimology. Phosphor slimes come out at night, flying about the moonlit range upon their translucent wings. Phosphor slimes have a luminescent slime core that pulses with a soft glow, making them easy to spot. It's for this reason ranchers sometimes refer to them as low stars. Rancher risk. Phosphor slimes have a special needs compared to your typical slime. A phosphor slime in its florets will quickly vanish if exposed to sunlight, meaning a rancher could quickly lose an entire corral's worth of phosphor slimes if they're not careful. Ranchers must either back them up before daybreak or keep phosphor slimes in a place that is perpetually dark like a cave. Photonomics. The luminescent compound found within the phosphor slime's pores can produce light for over 100 years, making it an incredibly eco-friendly form of illumination on Earth. Cities across the globe are slowly switching over to phosphor lights, saving trillions of gigawatts of energy daily. Plus, if you rub this stuff in your hair, it glows. It looks really cool. Are you kidding me? Well, I got my first boom boom. Ow. I got my first boom board, boom 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 boom. Ooh, what game I was downloading installed. Is this? Yeah, this is back the way I can. Oh no, I don't want pink board. Pink boards suck. I'll take boom board though. I find your existence to be rather rude, my friend. I think he's dead. Good. Allow him to never return to this place. Anyways, I got my first boom slime. That's really good. What do you guys like? Veggies? I think if you feed this guy a bunch, he unlocks a little thingy. A little portal thingy. I got a map. Map now. I got a big old map now. Yes, yes. If I get a rad slime, then I'm gonna toss out the rock port for rad port. If I can. Aw, look at these little guys. Except I can't take them with me. I don't have the space or the area to put them in. Oh! Eat that up, eat that up, eat that up. Oh wait, this is my favorite slime. I need some of this milk. I'll just take the port with me. Ow, he was really messing me up there for a second. Oka! Oka! Oh yeah, I haven't read any of this. We got a lot of reading ahead of us. Carrot. Next to the backpack, it's a rancher's best friend. Type veggie favored by none. About the humble carrot was brought to the Far Far Range because they're easy to grow and nutritious. Most ranchers swear by them as their handy portable snack, promote good night vision, and when juice are second only to the coffee as a perfect morning beverage. On the ranch, deposit the carrots into, yeah, okay, that's gonna say that all of them. A tubular mix of colorful spuds. Oka type veggie favored by rad slime. About a staple of cooking on the ranch. The hardy Oka is a naturally salty, soft spud. As the key ingredient to always tasty rancher's hash browns, they have likely been the fuel for a great deal of slime wrangling since their discovery of the range. Heartbeat. If you listen to it closely, you can faintly hear a veggie. Type veggie favored by rock slime. About heartbeats get their name from their deep red color and heart-like shape. Heartbeats are also unusually juicy for a beet, making it only veggie that's not for the squeamish in the kitchen. Making it the only veggie that's not for the squeamish in the kitchen. Oh, okay, I get it. And you'll have your own large, yeah. Pogo fruit, the most common fruit found on the range, and some say the most delicious. Type fruits, favored by none. Pogo fruit are a common sight almost anywhere on the Far Far Range. Tasting a bit like a peach, they are almost notable for having their trim-like spots both on and under the skin. Cool. Cuber. Whew. Delicate, sweet, and they never roll off the table. Type fruit, favored by phosphorus slimes. About due to their sweet taste and curious shape, pure berries were quick to become a favorite amongst the slipperous ranchers on the range. They are often used in cakes and pies and when celebrating special occasions like birthdays and 4th of July. And then you can get a tree from it. Chickadoo. So little and soft you think they are filled with marshmallow. Type future meat fair. Slime food. Well, chickadoos are baby chickens that will eventually grow into a hen, or more rarely, a rooster. Chickadoos of all varieties will never be eaten by slimes. Some believe this is because slimes are too kind-hearted to do such a thing. Others believe it's because chickadoos don't yet have enough meat on the bones. On the ranch, keep chickadoos on a simple and they'll eventually grow into a hen or a rooster or a hen. A hardy chicken, bred to be twice as tasty as its cousin on Earth. Type meat. Paired by none. Hens are a special breed of chicken bred to survive the climate of the Far Far Range, while appearing more or less like a big chicken. These burly birds are much more adept at fending for themselves, making them ideal for ranchers who might otherwise be distracted by a few hundred to hungry slimes on the ranch. Hens, in close proximity to roosters, will periodically lay eggs that produce chickadees. However, keeping too many hen or roosters in close proximity makes them anxious, and egg production will come to a halt. Savvy ranchers, with an understanding of the complex nature of chicken romance, will always keep their coops from consuming well-grown chickens. Rooster starts his stuff like he's the king of the coop. Technically, he is. Type meat, favored by hunter slime. Ooh. About roosters are the alpha birds on the Far Far Range, and half of the equation required to breed chickens on the ranch. However, roosters are rarer than any hen, making them a great find anytime one is discovered. To acquire a rooster, either find one out on the range, or breed them on the ranch. Any type of chickadee has a small chance of growing into a rooster. Some ranchers believe that these odds increase as you greet the rooster king. Growl at sunrise with a family. Good morning! On the ranch. All hens and company with the rooster to conquer the eggs. Yeah, that's the same thing we found something doing that. Stony Hen has a rock-solid conviction in chicken stuff. Meat. Favored by Tabby Slime. About Stony Hens are thought to have evolved from hen hens who once trekked deep into the mountains of the far, far range. Perhaps these birds were seeking clarity of mind and what knowledge truly obtained through meditation amongst those lofty, barren crags. But most likely they were just stupid and got lost. Elder Hen, an old bird whose egg-laying days are over. Easy. Type meat. Favored by none. About elder hens who have lived a full-feathered life. If they've met the rooster of their dreams, soon their little chickadoos grow up and are ready to start the next chapter of their chicken lives. In all likelihood, this will include getting the names of countless books, movies, and actors wrong. But don't blame them for that. Paired chickens are good the same. On the ranch, another hen can no longer lay eggs and serves no other purpose than becoming a slightly tough chicken dinner. Well, that's sad. Ornaments. Collectible decorations for your ranch. Type unique. Favored by not slime food. But ornaments are unique decorations which can be found in party traits or during special events. There are dozens of different ornaments to find and collect, but only a handful of designs seem to be available at any one time. They're fun to collect, but who's making all these ornaments and hiding them around the far, far range? Probably best not to think about it too much. On the ranch, ornaments make great decorations for any part of your ranch. Back them up and shoot them wherever you like. They stick to just about anything and can even float in the air. Oh, I know what I was actually looking for now. Rad Slime. Its radiance is so lovely, it makes you sick. Diet, veggies, favorites, Oka. Slime-ology! It's unknown if Rad Slime, sometimes called ratties, can be from external radiation sources or from something naturally occurring within the far, far range. Regardless, rad slimes emit such a potent aura of radiation they glow in the dark. Rancher's risk. A rad slime's radioactive aura can induce rad poisoning in a rancher if they remain within it for too long. Ranchers are advised to monitor the rad exposure levels when handling these green globs of gamma goo, as extended exposure can cause serious bodily harm, or worse. Quantonomics. Given that raddies are basically mobile batteries, it's no surprise that corporations value radports for their incredible energy-producing capabilities. Most radports get turned to plutonium, and everything from the latest holophone to a RadWave microcook system runs on the stuff. I don't know how to feel about that. Alright. That's pretty much it. I'll see y'all whenever I get back. Ooh, there's something here. I used to come here when I need to get a good soak. It's a great way to clear your head. Sometimes I catch a puddle slime blushing, and I can never tell if it was because I was in my bathing suit or not. Aw. Yeah, look at these little guys. They're so adorable. I'll keep run Radport, because then all I need to do is go back and get one boom slime and then turn it. So, yeah. Probably my best bet. I'm getting high walls, and I'm getting that air and the force barrier that covers it up. Yes. I'm tired of you, boy. Never mind. Boom. Boom. Alright, I need to go empty this out of the key berries, because these are going to be key berries anymore. go. There we go. I'll pop 3 phosphorus in here if you don't mind. I'm just gonna pop 3 tabby in here if you don't mind. If you do mind, please hit some thumbs up, please. Soon the replaceability will be announced. Alright. I need food and stuff. Boom, kitties. Oh no. Oh no. Profanity is no longer of use to me. I'll let you off with a warning, young lad. Ha! It'll be fine. We're gonna live a happy life out and look around once we turn into a jackals. Ow. I am sorry for what must be done. I'm sorry, but this is how it must happen. 4 souls. And you 3 in this cell I have created. What? No. How did we even get out? Oh, they bursted. There's too many in here. I'll have to... I am extra sorry, my boys. Oh, you know what I just did? I made a bit of an oopsie. I made just the tiniest bit of an oopsie. I combined these with boom slimes and these with rad slimes, even though these have 2, and these, I have none of their favorites. Oh wait, I do have some of their favorites, never mind. I'm stupid. Okay, I need to get a wall on here. Yeah, it's special. This bad boy needs a wall. I have... 1... where's the rooster? Oh my god, the rooster ready. The elder rooster aged. I'm more worried about these guys right now. This will be back up to it. Heartbeats. I can't even use heartbeats anymore. They have no use to me. I'm gonna take one of you with me, I'm gonna take one of you, and then I'm going to fully upgrade this chicken coop. I don't need high walls right now, I'm just gonna get vitamins. So they grow twice as fast. Alright, I want another chicken coop back here. No. In a day, it'll be filled with hens. day, something like that. I don't know for sure. Anyways, we've gotten the basics of what are our new best slimes. So that's pretty good. I'm gonna get high walls for these guys just because it kind of ticks me off so they're not the same as everyone else. So there we go. And I'll give them a bit more room to just chill. Alright. These guys are not that bad to deal with. These guys, on the other hand. So I need the port collector for them all. That's my first. This will make feeding them and getting their ports way easier. Oops. I misclicked for that one. I meant to get the thing, but I hit the auto feed by accident. Dang it! Oh. I'll get it tomorrow then. I'll have to use some ports to get the weapon and a little bit of it. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, what we got so far. So we're taking a look at the prices. They are pretty low right now. So I need to wait for them to start increasing instead of decreasing. It's not terrible, but they will be terrible tomorrow, so. Any domestic? Ooh, yes. Olden or Thor West. Thor West. Best part of the range? You hear all those cars and people? Yeah, I don't either. I actually have to agree. Oh, you suck. I have 18 minutes to do this. Okay, I need to find the crystals, and I need to get 6 rad slimes. You suck. Thor West, what the freak? Yeah, I think this is it. I have a crystal slime now. Crystal slime. It's as clear as shiny, transparent rocks that these slimes are dangerous. Veggies, their favorite is odd onion. I hate that. Slimology, believed to be a cousin of the rock slime. The crystal slime is covered in a crown of shimmering crystal spikes. These spikes seem to form from the crystal slime, generating a tremendous amount of internal heat, warping minerals around them. A truly alien behavior. Interest. The sharp crystals adorned on the crystal slime's crown will cause a great deal of harm if touched. Worse still, the crystal slime routinely creates large patches of hazardous crystals in their environment around them, thought to be a means of expelling internal heat. These crystal patches are ultra hot and can be shattered and splashed with water. Though the crystals produced by crystal slime are highly unstable, a crystal port, like all ports, is far more pure and can be used by slime scientists to engineer a variety of metals that are completely transparent. This innovation has led to metropolitan areas on Earth completely transforming visually, allowing more light to reach the streets and the space as a whole to chance to breathe. Architects often describe these transparent metals as totally cooler than normal boring metals. Cool, I hope it's worth all this trouble. Oh, I got tape booster. My teeth. I was hoping you'd give me some money, but no, okay, yes. What is this? I once came here to collect crystals for a little project of mine. Was trapped here for nearly 2 days when those curious crystal slimes came rolling my way and started flying off those dangerous shards. I thought I was going to kick the bucket. The crystals were for a wind chime. I bet Thor still has it hanging from the porch. Worth it. Thor is the girl he's talking about? The girl he has a massive crush on? That's what he's talking about? The person I'm working for right now to get her these crystals and sports and slimes. So let's get back to now. I only have like 16 minutes to do this, so I don't know how much time I've wasted trying to do all that. Okay, not flying. The red parts. Okay, I'm just gonna. Where's my chickens at? Hurry up, bro. Stony Chickadoo. This little chick had quite a hard upbringing. Type feature me by no. About stony chickadoos are baby chickens that will eventually grow into stony and are more rarely a rooster. Chickadoos are all varieties. Okay, it's just the same thing as all the other chickadoos. Well, the only other chickadoo that I know, I think. About it all, dear. What would happen if you died? Starbell. Casey, the big storm, Casey. I got your mail, of course I remember that day. I feel like that was when you and I really connected. It was raining so hard, the streets were flooding, and we took shelter in that cafe. It's like a scene from a movie, only we both looked like wet animals, and the guy running the shop was a real tyrant. The only way we could stay inside was by ordering one coffee after another. I felt like we learned more about each other that day than ever. Maybe it was the coffee, because we were both talking really, really fast. I told you about my dreams, making music and all that, and at least that's how I remember it. Walking home when the rain came back, you got closer to me, and my heart was racing. I couldn't blame that on the coffee. Casey? Huh. Well, guys, I think I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below and subscribe if you're brand new. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Candy Crow signing out. Bye.